You're listening to the Slowly Dying Podcast with Becca
Check yourself, check. Week after I cried at the bowling alley.
and Bronte.
Oh my god, what have I done?
What do you mean? I haven't heard from you in months.
We talk about everything and anything
I could tell she was frustrated just by how she was throwing the...
I'm the only one who does it the best.
and turn in every Monday for a brand new episode.
I did not know though.
What? Like, you were freaking out.
Let's get it poppin'.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey everyone, it's Bronte.
And it's Becca, time to get it poppin' on All About Me. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's like, that's how some of you guys act, and I'm not in a mood for it. So we're going to talk about, the topic is all about them.
Ooh, and when you said that, I was like, oh, we gotta do that. Because we know, I know way too many people who are like this. There are so many people like this out there.
Yeah.
But
It reminds me of that song from, was it Toby Keith? I want to talk about me. Want to talk about I want to talk about number one on my me, my what I think. It's like, you guys know I got kicked out of choir, so.
you did get kicked out of choir. Oh my god.
Listen to the high school podcast for the full story. Thank you.
Oh my god, that was so funny. But anyway, Becca, you came up with this one.
So I just think, and this is not pointed to anyone specific. Hold on, my phone's going off. So I just think that, like, those people where you say, like, they text you and they only talk about their problems, but they never ask, like, how are you doing? What's new in your life? Or, kind of like the topic of people who only hang out with you when it's good on their time.
Yep.
Or only hang out with you because you're plan B. That's what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I think that's what you realize a lot when you get older, too.
That's true.
You kind of like almost, people wake up at different times, but that was a big lesson for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone cared. No one, like, a lot of people didn't care. Like,
it's sad.
It's sad, and that messed me up, actually, mentally for a little while. I didn't understand it. Like, I didn't understand, like, how someone could go and cheat. Like, it didn't make any sense to me,
Yeah.
Like, it was very, like, why can't you just be, like, a sensible person and not be, like, selfish? Like, not, like, come on, like, ask me about my day. It's just, those people, I'm like, do you not? I feel like they don't even realize they're, like, talking about
Sometimes they don't realize, but I think some of them don't give a crap.
True.
But I think a lot of people, like you said, probably like 95% don't realize, but it's kind of like you should realize.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know what? Yeah. You know what pisses me off, though?
What?
When that person is that type of person and you give them the benefit of the doubt, and when you start, like, when they're like, how are you? And they, like, pull out their phone and they're, like, looking at it and they're just asking it to ask it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, wow, finally, like, you asked me how I'm oh, never mind. You, like, killed it.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, when you said it messed you up, I think it took me a long time to realize there was nothing wrong about me. So when people were constantly, like, they never asked me how I'm doing, like, I'm always not forcing them to hang out, but, like, asking, it's kind of like, I just shut up and don't talk to them.
Oh, me too.
And give them 3 months and be like, I'm not talking to you until you hit me up. Because I'm not going to keep trying if you're not going to try.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get it. I get it. You got a lot going on. And that's fine. But, like, if I haven't seen you for, like, 6 months, you know what I mean? And then you're constantly saying, oh, I miss you. Or, it's always me asking you to hang out. I'm going to quit asking you to hang out.
Because it gets old.
Yeah, and I have my friends who, I talked to Liz about this actually earlier. Like, if you don't text me for weeks and weeks on end, Liz was like, I text you every day. I'm like, yeah, but you don't need to text me every day. You can text me every day, but I'm just saying, I'm talking more about the people who I haven't heard from in 3 months.
Right, exactly.
And then it's like, okay, I'm not going to keep asking you to hang out. You're going to have to ask me to hang out now.
Right. It's like my friend Emily and I, like, she lives 3 hours away.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't even talk every day, but we know there's that effort from each other, like, when we're like, okay, let's even pick a weekend. We're coming together and being like, all right, this is happening. Like, we're going to see each other. But, yeah, you don't need to text every day. It's, like, nice. But, like, that effort needs to be there. Mm-hmm. And it needs to be felt on both sides. And then I hate it when people are like, why are you acting like that? I'm like, what do you mean? I haven't heard from you in months.
Yeah.
So why are you blaming me? Like,
Yeah.
And then it's always turned back on you because you're the nicer one.
Yep. But I think they start to get the hint when you stop talking to them, you stop asking to hang out. When you ask them how they are and they don't return the favor, You know, and I get it. Some days are going to be more about the other friend. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm talking about constant. It's like, no, okay. So.
Yeah, it's so
But then when you stop putting the effort in, it's like, wait, why is Becca not putting the effort in? I'm like, maybe it's because you haven't asked me how I'm doing in about a month.
And then it's like when you say that, oh, why isn't Becca putting the effort in? Why aren't you asking yourself? Why aren't you putting your...
Right.
Because they're expecting you to reach out.
Yeah, because that's all I've ever done. And, I don't do it anymore, but...
That's the problem there. It's like, hello.
Hello.
Like, turn it around and, like, you know, look at yourself in the mirror. I hate that. Like, it's just like...
It pisses me off.
And then if you're some of our younger listeners, this is something you're going to realize, if you haven't already, when you're older. You could have a million friends, but, like, when I'm asked, like, who are some of your good friends, how many can you truly count where they like, encompass that whole, like, package as a friend? Well-rounded. Like, you can be good friends with someone, but chase after them, like, for everything.
Yeah, guy, like, I'm not chasing after you.
No. But it's like, okay, does friendship mean effort? Like, that kind of effort? Yeah, friendship takes effort, but, like, not one-sided effort.
No.
Mm-mm. And sometimes you do, like you said, you had to
You're
tell off.
supposed to enjoy your friends.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to tell off your friends. Sometimes they might be in, like, a phase they don't even realize it. But if they get better, then that's cool. Like, people have phases. But, like, if it's all the time, like you were saying about your one, like, you were like, you have to snap at your friends. Like, and, you know, like, you don't want to get walked all over, but you know your line. Like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, what do you not realize? And sometimes friends do need that. Like,
and back in the day, I feel like this generation has been raised in a very selfish society. Well, I can't say that damn word. And I think it's very all about me type of people, and I think that's the problem. You know, the older generation, I feel like, is a lot different.
Yeah,
The way we're being raised, how it's always put on social media. It's more, you're more public, but you're actually more private inside because you don't want to share anything about yourself. You know what I mean?
Very
I don't know
plastic.
if that makes sense. Yeah.
People don't have the chance to see the real you because why? Because they have all the entertainment at their fingertips.
And that's probably why they don't want to ask about somebody else, because they're like, oh, well, I probably already know how your life's going because I see you on Facebook. And I'm like...
And the amount of people that people want to share, like, people probably don't even know half the things about me, but, like, you know,
I ain't got no more social media,
like, and I'm about to do that too, like, hopefully over time, like, and that's great, like, you know, social media is so toxic, but it's a great form of communication, but, like, you're really not, you know,
I feel like how you handle it,
you handle it,
and I don't think you realize how many people are, like, hurting or not happy just because they post, like, a cute little selfie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a very toxic...
A picture doesn't say anything about what someone's going through. And just by someone asking, how are you today, goes so far. Yeah. Even if it's just you by you passing by someone. Hey, how are you today? Like, you know, some people probably never even hear that.
Yeah.
Or, like, not as often as they should. But then people feel like they're a person again. Like, you want to feel like a person in your friendships.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you want to feel present in the moment. Like, you know, not like... There's nothing worse than you're talking to your friend and they're on their screen the whole entire time. Like, at dinner.
The whole time.
And you're like, why am I even here? Like, they wouldn't have even known what location we're in. That's how bad it was. Like, you know, like, thank God we met up here, not drove together. That would have been a weird car ride. Yeah. You know, but...
I agree.
I don't know. That was a good...
That's what I just had to rant about. And it, like I said, I don't have any friends that do that right now. I'm just saying, like, I think it's just, you know, I just think it needs to be brought to attention.
I think it's important for people to maybe take a step back in their friendships and feel like, what do you want to waste your energy on? Because you want to go there and, you know, expend all the good energy. You don't want to be there and question, like, why? What the heck?
Am I mattered here?
Yeah.
Do I belong here? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yup. So don't make it all about you.
I liked it. Short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah. Be respectful of other people and care. Yeah. I think there needs to be more caring.
Because when you don't make it all about you and your friends know that. Like, they know you're that kind of person when it comes to the time where it's supposed to be all about you. Like, your wedding day, or, like, you're having a bad day because you broke up with your boyfriend.
Right.
You know, like, man, when you and your man broke up, I didn't even know you guys broke up.
Oh, you mean me?
Drunk, yeah.
Oh, but you didn't know.
No, but it still bothers me to that day.
Okay,
but
guys.
I did not know, though.
I was driving home.
I was so drunk.
And I didn't know we were going to break up that day. It's just one of those things that happened. And did you call me or did I call you?
I called you because something happened at the beach and I was like so drunk. And I like called you because I was so drunk.
Right. And I was actually driving back from, you know, it was one of those things, it was a date and then it just turned into a breakup. And, you know, I didn't want to tell, like, I knew you were away that weekend. I didn't want to tell you.
But I was so drunk, I probably wouldn't have.
What did I tell you the next day?
You told me the next day when I got home from the beach, and I'm like, wait, I was so drunk. Like, did you tell me? I forget.
Yeah. And you were like, what? Like, you were freaking out. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to ruin your weekend. But, like, in those moments, like, it's okay to be like, hey, can I talk to you for, like, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
That's different than it being every day.
Every single day.
Every day. Like, it's about you. Like, just take a
Girl,
step
I would have
back.
told you to come straight to the
Yeah,
beach.
you would have been like, just keep on I-95 and keep going.
Girl, I don't even know. I thought you were, like, going out to eat or something. I don't even remember. I didn't know you were driving home.
Yeah, because remember, I was having I didn't see him for about a couple months because that's when COVID hit.
The COVID crap.
And then I went to Europe.
Yeah.
Like, and then he worked in that home, in the nursing home, and he almost, like, he was worried that, and that was, like,
that's when COVID was, like,
it hit.
It was, like, new. Like, newer. Yeah.
And, and then we just got talking, and we, realized.
Split paths.
Yeah, I went there for lunch.
Came home for dinner.
That's what happened.
Oh, wait, that's going to be my new saying.
Went for lunch.
Came home for dinner. That's actually funny.
We're
losing it because we're hungry.
Oh my god. That's so funny. All right, guys. We gotta go to Olive Garden. We're losing it, guys. Okay, yeah.
All right, well, I said all I needed to all about them.
Don't be selfish, care more, and this is
definitely go to lunch, but just not the dinner.
Oh my god.
We're gonna put that under our
That's
heading.
so great. I love that. That's basically what happened.
But now we're going to dinner.
Yep.
So.
Going to dinner with friends.